Hello viewers, how are you today? Yes, I am here again to give you a very crucial and essential topic. Together with me is a graduate of law in person of Mr. Chinedu Untum, a graduate from Ebonyi State University. Hello, Mr. Chinedu.
Thank you for having me.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much.
Otutoma. Yes, I want to use your language. Yeah, thank you for coming and to enlighten us on the topic citizenship. You know, we have fantastic viewers that are watching us today. You know, they are ready to know more about citizenship. So, Mr. Chinedu Utum, please, can you kindly just express to us, give us more explanation on the term citizenship?
Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Mr. Anthony Chinedu, a graduate of law from Ebonyi State University. The term citizenship simply means a concept that is used to describe the relationship between individual members of a state and the sovereignty of that state.
Okay.
That's simple. Now, going to the Black Law Dictionary, it defines citizenship as a citizen because the person that enjoys this relationship is known as a citizen. Then the Black Law Dictionary says that a citizen is that individual who, under the law of the state, is regarded as a member of that state. A careful look at this definition shows that it is only the law of the state that decides or determines who is a citizen of that state. On judicial definition, in the United States case of Harriet and the city of Seattle, it was defined that a citizen citizens are those individuals who are members of a political community and in the associated capacity have submitted themselves to the dominion or control of that state in exchange for the protection of their private, collective welfare and individual and collective rights. This is the definition of citizenship. So, in the whole, it is the Constitution and other laws of the state that determines or defines who should be regarded as a citizen.
It is the Constitution that determines who should be a citizen of a state. Thank you so much, sir. The definition is so much broadened, and I know that our viewers have listened to that, and you are ready to pick your own points from that. Now, below, I have a question. You know, talking about citizenship, there is this philosophy that people categorize on. For example, a child whose father is from Nigeria and his mother is from Ghana. Now, can we say that that child can also claim the citizen of Ghana? Now, I have an example to back it up. The former president of the United States of America, Barack Obama, during that period when he was contesting to be a president of US, there was this theory that people brought up concerning his birthplace. Some says that he is not from America, that he is from Kenya, because his father is from Kenya and his mother is from US. So now they are not categorizing that he is not from US, that he is from Kenya. Some even say that he lost his citizenship when he was a child to Indonesia. So now I need more explanation. How can this be resolved? Is it that the mother's side does not count to be a citizen on the child?
Okay, just as I say, first of all, it is the Constitution and the other laws of that land that determines who is a citizen of that state. Now, in the case of Nigeria, this issue of citizenship is defined under Chapter 3 of the 1999 Constitution. That is from section 25 to section 32. And the Constitution defines the modes of acquiring citizenship or who should be regarded as a citizen of Nigeria. So if you go to other countries, their Constitution and other laws also define who should be regarded as a citizen of that country. Under the United States of America's Constitution, they say that anybody born in America, in the land of America, who has submitted themselves to the jurisdiction of the United States and under the legal system of the particular state in the United States that he resides is a citizen of America. Okay. But that's different from the case of Nigeria, and different also from the case of in Nigeria.
Okay.
Under Section 25, it says that anybody born in Nigeria before the date of independence, whose elder parent or grandparent is a citizen of Nigeria or belongs to a community or belonged to a community indigenous to Nigeria. By this definition, if you are born in Nigeria before the date of independence, that's 1960, 1st October 1960,
Yes.
and either your father, your mother, or your grandmother or your grandfather, any of them, be it mother, be it father, as far as that person belongs to a community indigenous to Nigeria,
Okay.
there is citizen of Nigeria.
Okay.
Then paragraph B say that anybody or any person born in Nigeria after the date of independence,
Okay.
whose either mother, father, grandmother, or grandfather is a citizen or belongs to a Nigeria, to a community indigenous to Nigeria,
Okay.
is also a citizen of Nigeria. Then paragraph C says that anybody born outside Nigeria, whose either parent, either father or mother, is a citizen of Nigeria. Now, what it means is that once you are born in Nigeria before independence, you can claim citizenship either through your father or through your mother,
Okay.
or through your grandfather, or
Okay.
through your grandmother.
Okay.
If you're also born in Nigeria after independence, you can do same. But the loophole here in the Nigerian Constitution is that he did not define those born on 1st October 1960 because he said before, after.
After.
The Constitution did not define
Those that are born
born on 1st October
from
1960.
1960.
That's the loophole there. Now, again, under paragraph C
Okay.
of that subsection, that section 5, section 25, it says anybody born outside Nigeria. Once you are born outside Nigeria, it does not matter whether before or after independence. The thing is that you can no longer claim the citizenship of Nigeria through your grandparents. You can only claim it through your father or your mother. On your question, either the person or the other, a case came up in 1983 between Shogaba and the Attorney General of Internal Affairs, the Minister of Internal Affairs. Then, this man, a Chadian, somebody from Chad, migrated into Nigeria, married from Borno State, and gave birth to Shogaba. Now, when the man died, Shogaba became a politician and they rose to the position of a majority leader in Borno State House of Assembly. Due to political reasons, the Minister of Internal Affairs deported him back to Chad, saying that it's not a citizen of Nigeria because the father was not from Nigeria. That was under 1979 Constitution, which is almost the same with 1999 Constitution.
Okay.
Then he came back and sued that he's a citizen of Nigeria because the mother is a citizen of Nigeria and by birth, because the mother was born in Nigeria and has been a citizen of Nigeria,
Okay.
though the father is not there. So the Constitution says that either father or mother. It said either parent. He used the word either parent or grandparent. So you can claim from anywhere. But in the United States of America, they did not make use of the word either parent. Once you are born there and you have submitted yourself to the jurisdiction of the United States of America and under the legal system of that particular state that you want to reside in, you know, they have a more federated, a more formal, what do I call it, a more valid federating unit than what we have in Nigeria. So once you submit to the legal system of the state that you want to reside in, then you are a citizen of America. But that's the only way Nigeria can acquire, that somebody can acquire citizenship of Nigeria by birth. There are other modes that you can acquire this citizenship. That by registration, by naturalization. I don't know if we will have the time for me to go into this one.
Yes, we'll surely have the time to go into that. I'm still coming back to that. So thank you so much, Dido. You know, the explanation you gave now is really clear. Because one thing I gained from this is that now, for example, if we have a child being born in US and his father and mother is from Nigeria, automatically that child is a citizen of Nigeria. From what you have explained, sir, according to the 1960 Constitution, I mean after the
1979 Constitution.
You said after the independence.
After the independence.
So after the independence now, so every child that has his parent or a parent being in Nigeria, irrespective of where the child is being given birth to, is a citizen of Nigeria.
If it is before independence, the person must be born in Nigeria.
Before independence?
Yes, before independence.
Okay, now I'm talking after independence.
After independence, if the person is born outside Nigeria, must be the parent and not the grandparent.
Okay, all right. Viewers, I hope you are getting it very well. Before independence, if the child is being given birth to, so he or she can claim the citizen of Nigeria. But after independence, the child cannot what? Cannot claim the citizen.
No, he can't claim through the parent. If
Through the parent, he can claim the citizen of,
no matter where he's born, either within or outside Nigeria,
he can
through
claim.
the parent.
That is after independence.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Or even after before independence. But he cannot claim through the grandparents.
Okay.
But if he's born in Nigeria, he has the right. He can claim either through the parents or through the grandparents.
Parent. All right. Thank you so much. Now, moving to another question. We have different type of citizenship. The naturalization by birth, by marriage. Am I right? Yes, by marriage.
No.
Okay.
The thing is this. Citizenship, you can also acquire citizenship through registration. That's under section 26. Now, for that person to acquire this citizenship, it is available only to those, a woman who is married or has been married to a Nigerian citizen. By using this word, either is married or has been married, meaning that even if he has been married or they have divorced or the husband is dead, he can apply to the president to be granted the status of being a citizen of Nigeria.
That is
by registration. Then he will be registered.
Okay.
That's by registration. It is also available for those whose grandparents are citizens of Nigeria, but they were born outside Nigeria. The person, after maybe the parents left, the parents are no longer Nigerian citizens. But he remembered that the grandparents were Nigerian citizens and he wants to become a Nigerian citizen. He can apply to Nigeria to be granted citizenship. But before you can be granted this, you must convince the president that you are of a good character.
Okay. So by registration.
By registration.
So we need explanation on by naturalization.
Then by naturalization deals with anybody who wants to become a citizen of Nigeria. The person can apply to the president to be granted citizenship by naturalization. But there are conditions to this.
Okay.
Before the person can be granted this citizenship, they must have convinced the president, or in the opinion of the president, that he is of a good character. And he is ready to reside permanently in Nigeria. And in the opinion of the governor of the state in which he wants to make his state of residence, he has been assimilated to the life and way of life of the community where he tends to reside permanently. And he has the ability to contribute for the promotion of Nigerian wealth.
Does it require number of years before he can be or she can be granted?
Yes, it requires number of years. The person must have stayed in Nigeria for not less than 15 years.
15 years?
Yes. Wow. Or continuously. But if there is a breakage, maybe he has been living and going out, and going out. For the last time, he must have stayed continuously for a period of at least 12 months, not less than 12 months. And if calculating the other ones, calculating how many years he stayed and left, come again, stayed and left, he must have accumulated for not less than 20 years.
20 years before he or she can be granted that.
But there is another difference between these. It is only those who are citizens by birth that cannot be denied their citizenship.
Yes.
If you are a citizen by birth, nobody, not even the federal government, can say that you are no longer a citizen of Nigeria. But if you acquire citizenship through any other means, by registration, by naturalization, there are some instances whereby the president or the federal government can withdraw your citizenship. For instance, anybody who acquired the citizenship by registration, he cannot or she cannot hold a public office.
That is through registration.
Yes, he cannot hold a public office within 10 years of that registration. And in his entire life as a citizen of Nigeria, he cannot become the president of Nigeria. He cannot become the vice president. He cannot become a governor. He cannot become a deputy governor. He cannot become a chief justice of Nigeria. Whatsoever. But these rights or these opportunities are available only to those who are citizens of Nigeria by birth. And if by registration within 7 years of granting you that status or granting that person that status, he is convicted by court of competent jurisdiction of a crime and he was sentenced to imprisonment not less than 3 years, the president can withdraw such citizenship. And if during a war in which Nigeria is physically engaged in, he is found to have communicated with the enemy or engaged with them or traded with them in a manner or with intent to jeopardize the interest of Nigeria in that war, the president can ignore that situation.
Wow. Viewers, I know you are getting informed. Yes, it's getting more deeper. Just make sure you keep your mind open. Now, my last question, Mr. Chinedu. You know, I want you to give a thorough explanation on how dual citizenship can affect a Nigerian.
Okay, dual citizenship under the Nigerian Constitution, I think section 28 says that dual citizenship it means somebody being a citizen of more than one country. Nigeria accepts dual citizenship somehow.
Okay.
If you are acquiring a citizenship of Nigeria by registration, you must deny all other citizenship except a citizenship of your country of birth, the citizenship of the country which you are a citizen by birth.
That one cannot be denied.
That one cannot be denied.
Okay.
But if you have registered or acquired the citizenship of other nations or other countries,
Okay.
either by registration or by naturalization,
Okay.
you have within 12 months to withdraw such citizenship, or Nigeria will withdraw their country. And as a Nigerian, a citizen by birth, you can also acquire citizenship of another country without losing your citizenship.
Okay. Now, does this dual citizenship affect political career? For example, now, if we have, because I know that young, vibrant youth are watching us right now, and that they are having political ambitions, they may be thinking that, okay, I want to have citizenship of other country, and he or she has a political ambition. Can that dual citizenship affect their political career? Because we have the situation whereby, okay, I want to be the governor of my state, and it will come to the position that, okay, because you are having dual citizenship, you cannot contest for the post of the governor. So I want you to give more enlightenment on this.
So far, you are a citizen of Nigeria by birth. Nobody, you can attend any political position, irrespective of you acquiring the citizenship of another country, either by registration or by naturalization.
So the political sector, should I say sector? Yes, or the political system, thank you, accept dual citizenship.
They accept dual citizenship if you are a citizen of Nigeria by birth.
By birth.
But if you are a citizen of Nigeria by registration, you can only accept dual citizenship that you only retain the citizenship of the country of your birth. But when you have registered, when you acquired Nigerian citizenship through registration or naturalization, you have limitations. You have limitations in the sense that you cannot contest the post of president, you cannot contest the post of vice president, you cannot contest the post of the governor, you cannot contest the post of the deputy governor. And no matter how good you are as a judge, you cannot attain the post of the chief justice of the federation.
Wow. Thank you so much. Viewers, I know you have got a very great point and you are informed, more enlightened now. One thing I want you to understand from here is that citizenship depends on the constitution of a country, and we have citizenship by birth, by registration, naturalization. And you should also know that registration by birth and naturalization, there's a limit for your political career, yes, here in Nigeria. So, but if you are a citizen by birth, you have no limit to acquire any post or to contest for any post. So you have to be very informed about this. I know you are now more informed. Mr. Chinedu, we want to thank you so much for joining us today, and we wish that when we call you some other time, you have time to come and enlighten our viewers.
Thank you very much. Another thing I want to add is that it is not only the president that can withdraw your citizenship.
Okay.
And the citizenship, apart from those modes or those processes recommended or permitted by law, nobody can pass through any other means and acquire citizenship. For instance, you cannot go to a war in Cameroon and begin to drag their citizens to become, or when you capture people during war, and you cannot make them the citizens of Nigeria because the constitution and other laws of the land does not permit and do not permit that. Now, you can also on your own denounce your citizenship by applying to the president that you no longer want to be a citizen of Nigeria.
Okay, so in the case whereby I am giving birth in Nigeria, so can I still deny my citizenship?
You can deny your citizenship and fly away from Nigeria.
Wow.
Yes, but nobody No other person can say that you are no longer a citizen of Nigeria.
Okay, that's very
No
good.
matter the offense you commit, no matter what you do, no matter even no matter your opposition. And then for the president to even withdraw your citizenship as a citizen by registration or naturalization, there are conditions which are stated that you might have shown yourself disloyal
Mm.
in Nigeria, or you must have been convicted of a term of imprisonment not less than 3 years. That's for naturalization.
Mm.
That you oppose the president during political campaigns does not grant him the power to withdraw your
To
citizenship.
enjoy it because you have your freedom of speech, right? Thank you so much, viewers. I know you are impacted already. So, till we see again, and don't forget to watch, like, and subscribe so that you will be updated always. Thank you so much. Till we see in the next video.
Thank you very much.